Yeah, I apologize for that. Right there, I had to end the video abruptly, so my bad. I presume. Let's get back to it. I'm just gonna go straight back into it. I presume that's what Jackass was referring to when he said that it was only right that you do it yourself. Yeah, grandfather taught me a lot about of things, but my engineering know-how is all from my father. You could say I wasn't just his number one daughter, but his number one student too. That little noise in the background is killer in these headphones. And for what I've heard, Jackass taught him almost everything he knew. You did always seem to be surprisingly tech savvy, right for name or no. But it all makes sense now. What? Wait, am I? I guess I can see what you mean, though. I probably know more than about engineering than mom does, than mother does, at the very least. Okay, got it. Is it fixed now? I think so. I just need to reassemble the frame, disable the circuit breaker, and that was quite impressive. You did a great job. Well done, Elisa. I couldn't have done it without you guys. There she goes, the tears. Thank you so much for helping me with this. There's nothing to get all teary-eyed about. The tears. Sounds like a music box. I thought it was just a regular pocket watch. I bet we needed that special alloy sheet to enable it to make sound. I can't believe he managed to make something this complex by hand. He made some pretty amazing stuff, but this is... Wait. Oh, no, what? I'm sorry. Ah, it's like a little locket. Photograph. A wedding photo, it seems. Arena brought it over to me when Rifle Labs weren't up to fixing the task of fixing the thing. So she came to me as last resort. Oh, yeah, that's what he said earlier. I'm tripping. Yeah. Mother, at least knock before you come in. What you have done for, like, look at all this shit that she got. Like, she got like, 3 and 4 different computers. How is she typing and not even looking at the screen? Like, she don't she is looking at the paper. Oh God, what would you have done if I had a guest in here? I know all about what happened with Father's pocket watch. How can you be so indifferent to it? I saw no reason to keep it around if it no longer functioned. That's all there is to it. Is that all you wanted to ask? I suppose you're right, in a way. When you're running a company this big, you need to prioritize efficiency above all else. Sometimes that might mean cutting things out of your life that are important for you to forsake of the big picture. I can see that. Whether that's the right attitude to take, I don't know. And that's not for me to decide anyway. But know that if you can't take care of the things that matter to you and you feel the need to toss them aside, then I'll be able to pick those things up and look after them in your place. That's a big ass watch, too. I see. I thought it was smaller. That's like a big pocket watch. Your, what is that word? I don't think I've ever seen it. Naivete? Naivete? Huh. I've never seen this word. Naivete doesn't appear to have faded. Doesn't appear to have faded any since we last spoke. But I can't say that it comes as a surprise. I guess it's just she saying she's still naive. I'll give you credit for showing your beliefs with actions over simple words, Elisa. Mother, I don't. Dog, can get the car ready to depart. I'll be leaving in 2 minutes. As you wish, Madam Chairman. She went back to working. I had no intention of keeping it around as long as it was broken. But if you fix it, I may as well take it off your hands. Here's your reward. You deserve one for the effort you put into this. Seraph, that's a great quartz. Mother? Wait a minute. I haven't finished. Oh, and I'll be expecting you to have some more concrete ideas by our next meeting. You were the one who chose to make such a bold proclamation. You must always take responsibility for your words. Her mom was like a G, for real. Just walked over there, was like, thank you for fixing the watch. That's your mother in a nutshell. Why must she always be like this? Yeah, but see, this is how she really feels. Oh, I see she didn't notice what happens when you said to go around the other way. Ah, her and Elisa. Our precious treasure. Everything he gave me had to have some unusual trick to it. Well, she still got a long way to go if she wants to be my successor. But I suppose spending a moment like this now and again isn't so bad. Yeah, so you kind of see her mom is like a lot of the stuff that she's doing it is her, but a lot of it's for show as well. Because she wants Elisa to fight to surpass her. All right, I'm going to not. I'm gonna not end necessarily, but I'm gonna take a break, and you will see this as just a quick edit. But be back in 1 sec. All right, and we are back. I have to apologize here. There's a lot of stuff I recorded that we had a really bad storm, and it cut me off in the middle of my progress, and I had saved some stuff and things like that, but the videos I could not save. So I'm gonna kind of give a brief run through of everything that I've done. All right, starting with Ymir.
Where do you want to go?
All right, Jesus Christ, man. So if you go to Ymir,
leave it to me.
Start off here. You're gonna go up to this area right here. Once you go to the Ymir Valley, you're gonna see Beryl. Beryl's gonna like walk up this valley. She's gonna end up seeing. You're gonna end up seeing visions of her here and in Ymir Valley 2 and in Ymir Valley 3. She's gonna kind of be at this place where Valimar was resting, and then you can recruit her finally to the ship. All right. That's first and foremost. So back to the Courageous.
Where do you want to go?
Next place you want to go to is Oroc's Fort.
Leave it to me.
Here, if you go down there, crap, Rex is going to be down here taking photos. This is where you have to have Fidelio on the Courageous, and if you talk to Rex, you go through a whole bunch of crap with his scene or whatever like that, and you can recruit him to the ship. So that's where you find him at. I'm just going through make this as brief as possible. All right, that's where you recruit him.
Where do you want to go?
And you want to go Berea Hard.
Speed ahead.
Go to the Noble District. Right over here. This house right here. It's house number 2. Yeah, Residence 2. This is where is it? I can't think of what the hell her name is. It is not Emily, but Bridget. Bridget lives here. And if you go in the house, you got to make sure Alan is recruited to the Courageous. And if Alan is, he'll come there, talk to her. She's like, "Oh my God, Alan!" You know, they'll reunite. She'll join the ship after that. And we're gonna go down to the Station Street. All right, and on the Station Street, we go to, where is it? No, it's not here. It is the Central Plaza. I'm sorry, Central Plaza. Come over here to the sorcery, the sorciere, whatever, and you're gonna go upstairs right here. You're gonna talk to this guy right here. This is Teresa's father. Okay, he does not like the fact that she wants to go to the courageous and this, and that, and he'll say that she ran away from home. Alright, then after he says that, then you go to Station Street. Go right over here to this little side part over here and go down. She's right here in front of the underwater way right there. She's just sitting right here thinking about stuff. Alright, you talk to her and make sure you have Emily in your party. Because I guess her and Emily have a relationship or something weird about it is going on. The game is being pretty vague about it, but I guess something is going on between them. And they have like a friendship. They go back, they talk to the dad, and they convince the dad to let her join the ship. That's how you get her on the ship. Then you come to Artisan Street. Alright, Artisan Street, go right here. Right over here on the side right here is Colette. She's working here part-time, so you talk to her. She wants you to go on this mission where you get these Dryad Tears. To get the Dryad Tears, you have to go to South Cruising Highway. And out there, you'll see 4 different spots where you get the Dryad Tears. Dryad Tears, if you don't remember, are from part 1. There's a mission where you had to go collect the Dryad Tear, and you thought he was getting it for this dude for some sentimental thing, but he actually ended up eating the thing. He thought it was edible, and he could eat it and get like youth or some shit from it. It was ridiculous, a stupid quest, but is what it is. All right. Also, while you're here, you're going to go to the North Cruising Highway, and you're going to cross over there and go to the Part 2 highway, and over there is a trial chest. In that trial chest, you have to make sure you have, when you're doing all this, your party is Elisa, Laura, Machias, Eustace, and crap, who's the last one? Machias. I can't think of who's the last person. Elliot. Okay, yeah, so Elisa, Elliot, Laura, Eustace, and Machias. Have them in your party. There's a trial chest there on the Highway 2. And if you go from here, you go to Aurochs Canyon. There's a trial chest where you fought Eustace at when y'all had your little duel. And it's a trial chest there for him, for Machias and Eustace. Okay, both of the trial chests are fairly easy. There's nothing too big about them. You S-craft them, pretty much it'll be a wrap. Here also in Aurochs Canyon Path 3, there is a monster there that you complete. This monster quest called Canyon or Canyon. And it's a pretty simple monster, just, you know, batter it, beat it up, whatever. And that's all 4 of the quests. The last vid had Missed Opportunity and Hearts of Harmony, and the beginning of the Pocket Watch. Okay, I finished the Pocket Watch up in the beginning before I did this little edit here. So that's the hidden quest, the Pocket Watch that you have to go do. All right, that is, I think, just about everything for that little part. All right. Yeah, make sure you report everything over here. After you report everything, then you head to the hold. You are going to definitely want to save. Jesus Christ, man. I've been having so much trouble with the recording, and the videos were all messed up, man. That storm really messed me up. And missed some stuff there. Alright, so we're going to choose to help out. If his workspace isn't absolutely perfect, he'll throw a tantrum like you've never seen. So let's make sure we're good here first. Once we're done, I'll call the Institute and invite him on board. You don't mind helping me out some more, right? Alright, so choosing him will make all the unfinished quests disappear. We're going to choose to help. I'd be happy to. Ready now? Sure am. Thanks, Ring. With both of us here, the work will be done in no time flat. Alright. Basically, they hooked it up. Not quite up to my standards, but being that we're limited in our options inside the ship, this will have to do. It can't compare to the facilities in the Institute, but you made the best of with what you had, I suppose. Thanks, I guess. So there it is. I didn't expect you to obtain any Zemurian ore at all, much less this much of it. Where exactly did you find it? Class 7 obtained it from overcoming some very challenging trials. Come on, it's what you asked for, so you'll help us, right? That doesn't answer my question in the slightest, I'll have you know. Then again, the answer changes little. I'm a man of my word, you did what you were asked, so I'll draft you the finest blueprints the world has ever seen. Still, a project like this is not without its series of trial and error. Your assistance will be crucial, George. Just don't get in any way of my work. Right. And anything you say. Well, so that's the famous Professor G. Schmidt. He's as much of a cranky old fart as everyone says he is. He and George seem to work really well together, though, don't they? Well, if I recall, they were once master and student. He's got those dashing good looks. What good looks? Jesus Christ. But his personality leaves a lot to be desired. It doesn't take much to impress you, does it? Damn right it doesn't. Working with Zemurian ore is no doubt going to be a challenge. And they will need a way to find a way to use it to replicate the sharpness of a Tachi. Still, with Professor Schmidt on board, I'm sure they'll manage. He's the finest engineer in the country, if nothing else. Yeah, we'll just have to keep out of their hair and let them do what they do best. Alright. Finally, work on Valimar's Tachi began. George and Professor Schmidt worked as quickly as they could so that Class 7 would be ready when the time came for the final battle with Crow came. And while they were working, the Courageous received a sudden and unexpected call.
Are you sure, Captain?
Yes, absolutely. Several days ago, the Alliance moved their line of defense around the capital westward, which means that the east side of the capital, and in particular the area around Trista, are much more exposed than before.
That could totally work in our favor.
Lucky us. Yeah, it sounds like we might finally be able to achieve what we set out to do.
We finally have a chance to wrestle the Academy from the Alliance's grasp.
Guess the Alliance is so focused on trying to defend Heimdall, they don't have time to worry about Trista. We couldn't have asked for a better chance than this.
I have some other news that may be of interest to you as well. The Noble Alliance forces are no longer the ones supervising Thor's military academy. Instead, they've assigned that task to the upper class students so the army can focus on defending the capital.
Wow.
Why the upper class students?
I imagine they were chosen so the Academy would technically still be under the control of the nobility. I'm sure they're up to the task either way.
Are we talking about all of the upper class students or just a select number of them?
The academy is being overseen by a group of students calling themselves the Order of the Lion. The group is centered around high-ranking nobles, and its commander is one of the sons of Marquis Higharms, Patrick T. Higharms.
Wow.
Patrick? I'd heard that he was still at the academy, but just what is he doing?
And what's this Order of the Lion?
I know nobles love tradition, but that name sounds like something torn from a history textbook.
Other key members include the son and daughter of Count Florald, together with a butler and maid from the upper-class dormitory.
So that is, what's his name? Ferris and what's the guy's name that the big girl's always chasing? Why can't I think of his damn name
To
now?
my knowledge, the principal and the other instructors remain imprisoned within the academy itself, however.
Wow.
Ferris is taking part too?
If I had to wager a guess, the Alliance ordered them to. Not like they're in a position to refuse.
That's a little worrying.
Principal Van Dyke is an honorary general of the Army as well, so naturally, the Army is concerned for his well-being. As such, we of the RMP are preparing to liberate Trista and the Academy from the nobility. It will be carried out before the battle for Heimdall can begin, using our most elite units.
Oh.
But that means...
Uh-oh.
Captain,
Here it comes.
would you consider postponing your operation for at least a few days?
Green speech time.
Green.
Do you not think the RMP is up to the task?
I don't doubt for a moment that you are. But since the day we were entrusted with the Courageous, no, even before that, liberating the Academy has been our dream. I don't just mean Class 7's dream either. It's something that every single student gathered on this ship wants to be a part of. You could even say it's our duty. Whether someone else could handle it isn't the issue. It's what we've come this far for. We want to do it with our own hands.
Thank you, Reen. I feel the same way as Reen does. Thor's was established by one of my ancestors, so I feel a connection to it in that sense. It feels only right that those who have an attachment to the Academy should come together to take it back.
She's absolutely right. We've come all this way believing it would lead us back to the Academy. We can't just leave the last step of our journey to you. After all that's happened, I think we're the ones who should be fighting that Order of the Lion, don't you?
Yeah, you're right.
Yep, it's gotta be us. We've all put an enormous amount of effort into making it this far. It's only fair, right?
We wouldn't be setting a very good example as second years if we didn't see tasks we've taken on through to the end.
I want to go and save Uncle Makaram too!
That's a lot of yes votes right there.
I'm pleased to see we're all unanimous.
Yeah, I want to do this too, Claire!
Really, Milliam? You too?
She looked like, really, Million? Damn.
So, Captain, please, won't you leave taking back Trista and the Academy to us?
We realize we're asking a lot, but this is genuinely important to us.
When I finally see Dad again, I want to be able to look back and feel proud of all I've done.
I was never raised to beg, but in this case, no price is too great.
I wasn't expecting to get quite so strong a reaction from you. It's almost like we went to different schools. I've never felt quite the devotion and attachment to the Academy all of you clearly possess. So it's a little strange for me to see how much each of you are willing to sacrifice, just so you can liberate Trista together. But strange in a good way.
Is that a yes?
We'll wait 2 days. Trista will form a vital base in our operation to take Heimdall. It needs to be liberated as soon as possible. I hope that will be enough time for you to achieve your dream of taking it back.
Thank you, Captain. If you weren't with the RMP already, you'd make a hell of an actress, you know. You put on quite a show for someone who was gonna say yes all along.
Now what makes you say that?
I'm gonna be surprised if she baited him so she wouldn't have to do it in the first
Regardless,
place.
I will be praying for your success. I look forward to seeing you all again in Heimdall after this war is over.
Thank you.
Good luck to you too, Captain!
Alright, finally, Class 7 has granted permission to liberate Trista. I'm sorry. They left deciding the specifics of the operation to Toa, and eventually it was decided that they would carry out the mission on the same day a prototype of Valimar's new Tachi was complete. Alright, so it flashed like 3 days. Trista's liberation. Was the ship just not there? Or are they cloaked? That was
The
weird, huh?
operation will begin today at 1200 hours. Make sure you've done everything you need to do before then.
Is it a pop-in or something? What the hell is going on there?
As you already know, I won't be taking part in this one. This one's all you. My job as your teacher is to stay here and wish you luck. I know you can do it.
Thank you.
We've still got some time until then, so it might be worth going around and making sure we've got all we need.
Yeah, we can't be too prepared. Not this time.
Incidentally, how goes the development of Valimar's Tachi?
The prototype was finished last night. There's still some work left before it's completely finished. But personally, I'd say the progress we've made is nothing to scoff at.
Professor Schmidt's really something, isn't he?
I guess. But he could lighten up a little. I went to go play down in his workshop and he was all super mad at me.
Were you expecting to be welcomed with a hug and some candy?
Anyway, by the sound of it, he's going to keep finding ways to improve it until the very last minute. I'm going to be swamped with helping him out, but I should still be able to tune your Arcus units if you guys need it.
We just might take you up on that, George.
Whatever ensures you're as ready as possible. So much is resting on this battle. I don't want us to go in with any regrets.
Right.
Alright. All members of Class 7 are in. You check everybody's equipment. Alright, so for this part, as a matter of fact, let's go see if we can see get a look at the prototype. Yeah, so this is the prototype of the sword. Pretty dope, huh? Blade radiates a mysterious glow. There's a sense of incredible power within it. It's not bad. Let's see what he has to say. Wow, he looks so focused. So this is it, huh? Not bad. Thing is alright. A weapon fit for a divine knight. It's just a prototype, but it still looks incredibly powerful. What are you doing here? I'm busy putting the finishing touches on this prototype. It'll be done by the time that operation of yours begins, so go wait somewhere else. Right, sorry. I better go back to getting ready and avoid getting in this way. It's like he ain't doing nothing but standing there just focusing. Alright, anything got to say, Valimar? The Sumerian ore Tachi will be soon forged. Now is your chance to take back Trista, as well as Thor's military academy. Yeah, I'm ready to begin at any time. I'll be counting on you, Valimar. With the two of us carving out a path, we'll lead everyone to victory. Acknowledge. Okay. Do have all my orbs good, right? Yeah, I would definitely go power, shield, and speed. You get enough HP so that you shouldn't be, you know, too worried about it. But I would definitely do those. So they just hanging out. All right. Let's go ahead and go up here to the top. Well, yeah. Okay. Trying to think, is there anything I do need before I begin this? I don't think there is. Alright, so what you want to do next, you want to make a save file. Separate it from all your other save files. Because this is a part where whoever you pick in these, right here, crap. When you go in the game room, check your links. You want to make sure that like you get the final bit for everybody who you're building up link with. So look at the people who you have the lowest link with. I would say everybody you haven't done anything, had a faithful encounter with. This, I would say, go ahead and do these people here. Probably not the best time for game cards. Might help with my nerves. I probably got time for one game. Who should I play? You can play Blade 2 with one other character before the operation. Choosing a character here will let you trigger a special event with them later in the game, even if you didn't bond with them in the Red Heart. Alright, so right here, these are the people that I haven't, well, no, they got a couple people here I did bond with. Huh. That's very interesting. So, of course, I'm going to choose Elisa here. Since we are romancing Elisa.
Let's get started. Go on, draw a card. Guess I'm going first.
Uh-huh. Damn it.
Now you've done it. What? You can't do that. Bolt!
I can too.
Mirror!
God damn it.
What? You can't do that. Blast!
That's not gonna help you. I took away the blast card anyway.
One more game?
Nope. You lose. Well, good game anyway. I only did this with her because this is the person I'm choosing to romance, and I didn't do anything with her Berea hard. So you got one more person that you can get to do something with, and I do want to show her ending or her final bonding event with him. You know, because story purposes, because she is the person I romanced throughout the series. Still, I think I need to play a game like that to let off some stress. I feel a little less tense now. Glad I invited you then. This operation is going to be tough, but I know we can make it a success if we really put our minds to it. Yeah, I think the same thing. Still, be careful, Ring. We might all be fighting together to take back the academy, but that doesn't mean that you and Valimar won't have your own battles to fight on your way there. No doubt about that. The Noble Alliance has mostly withdrawn from Trista, but I'm sure there are a few stragglers just itching for a fight. I doubt we'll even make it into town without having to go through a few of their soldiers first. Yeah. Still, there's no need to worry about me. I'll be just fine. You think? I can't even count how many battles I've fought with Valimar now. I know what I'm doing at this point. As if that wasn't enough, now I've got a prototype of Valimar's Tachi to use, too. Maybe I'm not yet ready to face Crow, but I'm sure as hell not going to lose to anyone else before I do. Confident, boy. With all that, and you guys watching over me, how could I? You're such a goof. But you make a compelling argument, though. I guess the only thing we can do is believe in the two of you. For the final part of the operation, know that we'll be standing by your side. Let's take back our home. Alright. Yeah, but, you know, you get 800 links for the person you bring on that, but I didn't need to do it for her. I just need to make sure you choose your partner for that fight. I mean, for that thing. Most of the times, I would choose the person who I'm going to romance for that. So, yeah. All right, everything else is straight. We reported everything, and we'll go ahead and start the operation. It's almost time for us to do what we've been working towards since the day we're given this ship. The other lion is the only thing that stands in our way. I never expected the student council president role would come with this kind of baggage, but I'm ready for it. Just don't think that you have to do everything on your own. We're here to support you the whole way. That's the reason why I put on their uniforms too. They're gonna take back to school, so I said, all right, let's get them in their academy uniforms right here. I'm here to support you too. As long as we got each other, I know we can do it. Now, I will say this about these battles at the school, Take Back Trista. They're tough. So be prepared. Okay. Be prepared. So right here, I would go talk to Monica on the 4th floor. What the hell is she at? There she is right here. So if you talk to her here, you get her character note. Basically, she's like, she gives you this Kaiser burger, and yeah. And that should be everything you need from her. You get her profile thing too. Go to the royal room. Make sure you got all the medals from the hell. If we can retake Trista in the academy, there should serve as a valuable foothold from moving on the capital too. We may even be able to gather information on the Leaf and my family's whereabouts as well. At least that is my hope. Please leave everything to us, Your Highness. We'll be sure to get them all back safe and sound. You really a man. You're really a man a lady can count on, Reem. I just wish there was something I could do instead of just relying on you. All of you, though. Honestly, it's rather frustrating. You are doing something simply by virtue of your presence here. You're giving the mark of legitimacy to our cause. Stepping onto a battlefield isn't the only way to make a difference. He is correct. By doing what you can do, you're helping Reen and Emma do what they do. Oh my. What's with that look? All I'm doing is stating the fact. That's it. Perhaps you're right. Anyway, good luck, Reen. I know you'll do all you can to make this operation a success. I'll be waiting here praying for your safe return. Thanks, let's go. So, okay. So we got everything from her that we need. The medals and everything like that. That's an opportunity where you get the medals and everything like that. And if you get all the medals, she gives you a vermilion quartz, which is this fantastic quartz that I put on Laura. As you can see what it does. Alright. Let's head up and begin the operation. Commence. Ready to go, Ring? Everyone's equipment will need to be at the very best. That includes Valimar too. Alright, so make sure you got everybody decked out in their best stuff up to this point. Alright, that's basically what this means. So it's gonna be 2 teams here. Now, like I said, this can be a tough fight. The time for the operation to begin drew even closer. The decisive moment almost upon them. Those taking part congregated on the bridge for one last review. Now the music though. Right. Let's go over everything again just to be safe. First, here's what we know about Trista. The majority of the Alliance forces that were there have withdrawn, but some still remain defending the town's east side. It's likely that the moment we approach Trista, we're going to come under attack by a soldier stationed there. As where Valimar and I come in, we'll deal with them first and clear a path for everyone else. Right, this is the first time we'll be able to see what the Zemurian or Tachi prototype is capable of too. After you've liberated Trista, Reen, you and the rest of Group A will head directly to the Academy front gate. Okay, so the thing about Reen's group, they're going to have the harder fights. So I would definitely take Reen and Emma in that group. Like, just them, like, specifically. If you want to, I would definitely go with somebody like Gaius or Laura. You want a powerhouse along with them. And then I would throw in either another magic user or a support type, you know. But and then you want to do that same thing for the the group B. You basically want to just make your parties even, but for the group A, you do want to give like the better of the group because they have the tougher fight. And not that everyone here could possibly forget, but you'll also have the world's most adorable captain accompanying you. I have to say, I don't know how I feel about her being on the front lines. I can't help but agree. You've been a tremendous support for us, of course, but this is the first time you'll be taking an active combat role. They're talking about Toa. Don't you worry about me. I'm a military academy student. Just as much as you guys, I can put up a good fight. I won't get in the way or hold you back, promise. If what you're doing is to be seen as legitimate, you'll need her resistance from the ground anyway. Who better to overthrow Patrick Higharms himself than the president of the student council? You've got a point. Now you're talking. Group A's primary objective will be to escort Toa safely to the academy so she can work her magic. So Toa is going to be with Group A. Good luck, you guys. We won't let you down. And I think she's pretty decent magic-wise. She has a like okay. Her arts are pretty good, but she's okay physical attacker, but definitely want to depend on her magic if I'm not mistaken. Angelica, aren't you joining us too? Yep. I doubt I'll make much of a substitute for Sarah, but I'll give it my best shot. So, in essence, basically, I would have Angelica lead the second group. That's just me. But in this part, everybody else has gotten so much screen time, but I want to see if I can put her and Toa together in a group. After Group A's off the Courageous, me and the rest of Group B will fly around. Oh, so she is going to be with Group B naturally. Okay, that makes more sense then. Because I do remember her being in my second group, fly around the back of the academy and charge in. Okay, attacking from both sides. So you got your heavy hitter with Angelica. Attacking from both sides at the same time sounds like a solid enough plan to me. Let's just hope said plan works. Not much point freaking out about it now. And with all the people we have on board, we've got more backup than we could ever ask for. Exactly. We've done all we can. Everything is Adios' hands now. Ooh, I feel a tingle running down my spine from all the feverish excitement coursing through the air. Hey. Weird. Okay. One would think you'd be a little more nervous considering what we're about to do. That's just how Class 7 operates. It's been a long journey coming this far, but you've overcome every obstacle in your path and done yourselves proud. Now all that remains is to go out there and liberate your academy. Best of luck. I know you'll pull through. Thank you, Your Highness. Everyone, assume your positions. Time to take back our academy. Okay, so that makes more sense. So I would throw. Let's see. We'll pick it out. We'll get a chance to look at the screen and pick it out. Toa temporarily joined the party. She has a special craft called Weakener. Using Weakener on an enemy inflicts a status aptly called Weak upon them. Okay. She basically shoots him with this fucking gun, and okay. It weakens them. Alright. It makes it easier to unbalance enemies and increases arch damage inflicted. Alright. Select the characters who will form Group A. Alright. Led by Angelica. Alright. So, we are going to pick... I'm gonna let him do his thing. Eustace, Emma, and Interesting. Fair, Elisa and who else? Who else? I guess Laura? Yeah, because Gaius will be with her. Yeah, because, okay, yeah. Yeah, I think that's cool enough. And everybody else in Group B. Oh, and you get a chance to go in the menu too. Let's see what Toa has. Blue emblem. Not bad. You can add another thing on tour, but I honestly don't think we're gonna need it. I'll put a Grail Locket on her just in case, so she can't get afflicted by anything. Yeah, see, she has some pretty strong stuff. I'll give her a defense and like an action quartz maybe. Get her speed up. Not even a great one. That should do it. She has some pretty good stuff so already. This is all the things that she has. Like, she's prepared for everything. Yeah, I think I'll sit the magic users out because this is shouldn't be too bad. I didn't know we were level 5 with her. Alright. Alright. I think I'm actually going to end here before we begin this. That way I can kind of just do it all together. So this will be a little bit shorter video than my other ones. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Thank you guys for rocking with me. Sorry I was, doing all it's a lot of dialogue on this part, but we're about to be ready to take the school back. And I hope you guys come back for some more. If you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe if you did the content. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.